If you are a farmer in Kenya or you are in the agricultural industry or the entire value chain, you need to find a way on how you can be able to build or start and build an income generating online business in Kenya. And this is because you can be able actually to expand whatever operation you have, whatever business you have, by tapping into the existing opportunities that come by leveraging the power of the internet and actually reaching out to the global markets. Whatever it is that you're doing in the farm, you can be able to document that and actually turn it into an income generating online business. And there are two forms of ways on how you can be able to start building this. For example, you can start a farming blog. You can start a blog in Kenya that deals with whatever you are doing in the farm. Or you can actually start a YouTube channel and share that particular experience. Share what you are doing. Let the world know what it is that you are doing. And you are going to build a community of people who actually would be interested in whatever you are doing. There are a number of online business opportunities that you can tap into, that you can actually get involved in and make money from the internet. You can be able to actually leverage or monetize your knowledge, your skills, your expertise, and experience as a farmer in Kenya. And this is something that is possible in today's world because you have internet, you have connectivity. You can actually be able to tap into the online ecosystems and build an income generating online business in Kenya. Agriculture is a very lucrative business, and in Kenya, I think almost each one of us has some knowledge or some level of understanding of how agriculture works. You are a farmer in one way or the other. And what this means is that you can actually be able to leverage that to build an income generating online business in Kenya. That means that if you are in the village or you are living in towns and you have some agricultural or farming activities that you do, you can be able to document that. You can be able to actually experience that entire journey and turn it into an income generating online business. And this is not complicated. You don't even have to be a professional farmer. All you need to be able to do is to share your experience with whatever you are doing in the farm. If you are planting cabbages, if you are planting tomatoes, if you are planting fruit, if actually you are rearing animals, cows, sheep, chicken, whatever it is that you're doing in the farm, you can be able to document that and actually turn it into an income generating online business. And there are two forms of ways on how you can be able to start building this. For example, you can start a farming blog. You can start a blog in Kenya that deals with whatever you are doing in the farm. Or you can actually start a YouTube channel and share that particular experience. Share what you are doing. Let the world know what it is that you are doing, and you are going to build a community of people who actually would be interested in whatever you are doing. And as a farmer, I know you already know this because you actually go online to look for information. You go online to search for information when you go on Google and put whatever question or whatever you are looking for on the search bar. You do the same by actually watching videos about particular interests that you have related to whatever it is that you are farming. Those platforms are actually created by your colleagues, by your fellow farmers from across the world, which is why you actually watch them. And it is possible that you have probably bought something recommended by one of the things that you have either read online on a blog or from watching a certain YouTube video. And this is the same business model that you can actually adopt and use in your own story. You can actually use it in your own farm or in the farming activities that you are engaged in right now. Making money with a farming online business in Kenya or an agricultural based online business in Kenya requires you to have some clarity on exactly what it is that you want to do, who it is that you want to help, the value that you want to add to the marketplace, and then having a step-by-step process on how you are going to implement whatever business strategy that you have created. And the most important thing is that you need to think of this in terms of long term. You need to be able to have a mindset that will help you have the time to actually start and grow your income generating online business based on your farming or agricultural activities. Some of the business models or ways on how you can be able to actually start and build a farming online business in Kenya. You could start by actually starting a farming blog in Kenya, having a farming YouTube channel in Kenya, affiliate marketing, actually building a business that is related to your consultation or coaching business that you may be able to build online, as well as building or creating your own farming digital products. These are some of the ideas that actually you can implement. But to start, you need to figure out how you are going to start creating content related to the activities that you are doing in your own farm or even in your own kitchen garden. So if you are looking for a way to generate extra income, to actually make extra income from the internet, maybe you are looking for a way to expand your existing agricultural or farming business, I would suggest that you give this idea a chance. Try to learn and understand how you can be able to start and build an income generating online business in Kenya. There are 3 benefits that you're going to get when and if you start an online business in Kenya. And over the long term, you're going to get financial freedom, time freedom, and location freedom. These 3 things are actually very important, and I am sure you would want to have the 3 of them. You'd want to have enough money to be able not to be worried about things that you need to take care of. You'd be happy to actually have the time freedom to not be tied to a certain schedule, or if you're working a 9 to 5, to have the flexibility to be able to do what you want to do when you want to do it. And at the same time, you might be interested in having location freedom, because then you become less tied to being in a certain position or in a certain location, meaning you can be able to make money from wherever you want to live or stay. And for you to achieve those 3 things, there are things that you also need to look into when you're building an online business in Kenya. These are systems and phases that you might need to have, and you need to figure out a way to sequence them so that you can be able to build a profitable online business in Kenya. And these include building the audience, building trust with that audience, and then figuring out how you're going to monetize that online business. And when it comes to building audience, all you're doing is building or bringing together your target audience, the target market, or the ideal person that you would want to help. You are looking to build a community of people who would be interested in whatever it is that you're talking about or whatever it is that you're building. These are individuals that can be able to buy your services or products if you provide them. And that is the group that you're going to be helping. And it is very important for you to actually be very clear on the audience you're building. You need to really understand them, learn them, know their problems, and then be part of the solution to what they are going through. Whatever it is that you're doing needs to be something that is providing value to that target audience. And once you have been able to do that, and this is where, for example, maybe having a YouTube channel, having a podcast, a newsletter, having maybe a blog, this is where it comes in, because those are things that can help you build an audience. Once you have that audience, then you also need to have a mechanism to actually build trust with them. Because remember, we only buy things from people that we trust. You need to be a person that can be trusted by your audience, that whatever you are saying can actually help them, that you can demonstrate that whatever idea you have, whatever system you have, whatever solution you are suggesting can actually help improve their lives. And this you can do by creating content, and more importantly, figuring out a system that can help you continue engaging with them. And this is where email marketing comes into play. So you need to understand the various email marketing platforms like Aweber, Kit, MailChimp, and others. You need to think of which one works for you the best. The third component of this system is monetization, which I know is something that you really are interested in. You want to learn how you're going to make money with your online business in Kenya. And there are quite a number of ways on how you can be able to make money or generate an income from an online business. And you need to figure out the best business model, the one that works best for you. Because whichever model you choose will actually inform your business strategy and might actually inform your content strategy. So as you can see, building an online business in Kenya is actually real work. It is not an easy thing, but that does not mean that you cannot be able to do it. In fact, if you ask me, it is one of the best businesses that you can start because the cost of starting an online business in Kenya are pretty low. Yet, the margins can be very high, especially if you incorporate some of the monetization strategies that I have discussed in other videos in this particular channel. So what I would want to suggest and probably recommend to you is to actually give this idea a chance. It is something you can do even as you continue to do other things that you are doing. You can be sparing some time either early in the morning to build your online business or late after work in the evening. Over the weekends, you can allocate time to be able to actually build it fast as a side hustle before it becomes a full hustle. And if you are, let's say, jobless, you are not working at the moment, then you can actually dedicate your entire full time into building an online business. And my assumption is, let's say if you are jobless and are just staying at home, if you focus on building an online business for one straight year, 365 days, by the end of that 1 year, things will be a little bit different. You will have gotten to a level where probably you are already generating an income for yourself. That could be either by starting a blog or a YouTube channel and focusing on it full time for a whole full year. So I want to challenge you to actually try it. See what happens. Try it for 1 year and look at the results that you have gotten. And to learn more about how you can go about doing this, how you can go about starting an online business in Kenya, watch the videos on your screen right now. Subscribe to this YouTube channel if you have not, and I'll see you in the next one.